Hi friends, it's JD here to do the new moon reading. The topic of today's reading is what do I need to refocus on in order to free my voice and move forward and realign. There's a lot going on in the world stage at the moment. There's a lot going on in the spiritual entertainment industry. As was predicted, many things are being revealed. So I invite you to come in to this reading and find a sacred space for yourself where you can receive. I have chosen to use the Native Heart Oracle. This is an awesome deck for really connecting in with what chakras and light frequencies that we need to work with in order to move forward. Then we've got, and this one's by Melanie Ware. The other one is Work Your Light by Rebecca Campbell. And I love this one because it gives a message and just helps us to stay focused on the cosmic revolution of light frequency instead of getting bogged down with the crap. Because on the outside, things are crumbling and it's a bit scary. And then my rune set and my astrology wheel, and Kylie Gray's Angels and Ancestors, as well as the 2 tarot. I am currently in my van on the Sunshine Coast, and so you might hear a little bit of noise, but yes. So I invite you to choose your card, number 1, 2, or 3, and let's begin. Pile 1, your card that you chose is the Stag. Focus, trust, and thrive. So straight away we're looking at you being asked to come into this new relationship and to stand in that energy of the Stag. The Stag is shaken, not harmed. They can be scared, but they're not stirred to their core. They stand strong and they trust and they thrive. So think about the hooved energy of grounding. Your message from the Lightworker Light deck is get grounded. This is about you being a highly sensitive human, an empath. It's asking you to connect with nature, because if you look at the 2 energies here, we're looking at highly sensitive and being asked to ground into your body, to recognize what is not yours. There's been a lot of cosmic energy going on, a lot of confusing things in the realm, and of course, we are literally always in a choice point of entertaining what is of darkness and control and things that are not wanting the revolution of light frequency to win. So, my friend, you are a sensitive human. You are maybe taking on things from your relationships, your family dynamics. It's time to clear it out. It's time to bring yourself into a place where you are truly embracing who you are. Your next card is don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? I get a sense that you may be choosing a new career. You may be realizing where you've been fawning or peacekeeping or people pleasing in order to fit in. So my question to you is, how much more love can you give for yourself so that you don't have to give up anything in order to be loved? Maybe it's a work situation. Maybe Maybe you're not showing up full color because you're afraid to be seen in full color. We'll find out a little bit more when we look at the tarot in a second. And then you're being asked to do something to change your energy. So here I can see that you've been a bit bogged down. You've had some pretty hectic shit going on and life has been intense. So I'm just asking for clarity for pile 1. Help me channel this message for pile 1 with clarity. Whoa, that is a lot of cards. Yeah, you're definitely at a choice point. You've got a combination, like the runes are saying that you're at a choice point. There's a new beginning coming. You're visioning in the choice point. I'm just going to take a second and see what the picture is here. You've really been through it, hey? So, in your home environment, there has been a revelation of something that has shaken you. And that's why Stag is coming to say, hey, you can be shaken. You can be stirred, but not stirred to your core. It's okay to move away from what is abusive, what is taxing on your nervous system, and go and fill your cup. You've got this, the outcome card here is the 6 of Swords. That means that you could be moving homes. You also have in the astrology board, we're looking at Yera, which is a harvest, in the house of travel. So you're either moving house, which the runes are telling me that you've got Thorisas, which is Thor's hammer, a breaking of illusion, cracking open. It's Thorisas never show, like, we can't preempt it, and it's never easy. But what it does is it smashes open things that we couldn't see. We also have the 7 of Swords in the middle of the tarot reading here. So that indicates that you're either deceiving yourself or you've been deceived. Someone's been holding information back from you. The good news is, and there's a Knight of Swords person or energy involved, has been involved. So the Knight of Swords can be very hasty, rushed, feisty, very feisty. The Knight of Swords is like running into battle, no holes barred. But here we also have the Queen of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. So this is an individual who knows that your abundance comes from your relationship with being grounded into earth, nature, the 5 elements. But there's been a battle for you to hold your ground. So my friend, you're being asked, there is a new beginning here. You are being asked to take the step. If you're wondering whether it's time to move your home, you're actually receiving divine information. You have Unzeus here in the house of your home. So yes, Thor's hammer has smashed something open and it's uncomfortable to look at it. But deep inside of your intuition, you actually know. You have Fairhu, which is a new beginning, paired with the 3 of Wands. This is where we trust and we know that the primal force of creation, the first force of creation, is constantly rebirthing through us. For every death, there is a rebirth. And so as you tap into Sawillo, that's the rune, the light, as we illuminate the light in the darkness, it pierces through where there was illusion and confusion, and that then ignites you to be able to see, because now you have the Ace of Pentacles, which indicates a new financial beginning, and the Sun. So you are going to be looked after. You also have Laguz in the 8th house, which means that you're moving into more vitality. You may have been experiencing depression or something really heavy in the emotional realm, in the underworld, subconscious realms. So you're being asked, Nalthiz is the bull, which is very similar to the stag energy. So you have this flow, allow the emotions to flow and call in the strength of the bull, the vitality, because you're moving towards a harvest as you step forward and fully embrace it. This is a harvest in career. This is movement and flow and vitality in how you program your mind. Choose your reality every single day. And that doesn't mean gaslight yourself and pretend that everything's wonderful when it's not. But you can if you stay in creative orientation, you will shift. You're being asked to form a sense of alliance and unity in your mind. So Manas in the 2nd house. The 2nd house is your worth, your value. And it looks to me like you've been fighting for your value and your worth to be seen, to receive what you are calling in. So you're being asked to change your energy and dance with life. You're at a reset point. You're at a refocus point. Maybe you've been caught up in all the drama on the world stage. Maybe you've been caught up in an abusive relationship. Maybe you've been caught up in power dynamics at work or in the family. So this is where you choose the path of harmonic resonance. And if it doesn't feel right, my psychologist said to me the other day, you can experience anxiety and peace at the same time. If peace is the resonance in your heart, like you can feel it. Anxiousness can be like, I don't know how the pieces fit together, but like really deep attachment, injury style anxiety is when you just cannot function when there's discord in your relationships or discord and you can't see the way forward. If this is where you are at, I would love to hold space for you. I do my sessions online, and my real gift is in helping you to feel secure in yourself, to hear what your voice is inside of the chaos of what's happening, and to step out of any codependency or attachment injury grids so that you can really live in healthy relationship dynamics. So my friend, plant the seeds of what you want to create. You have the ancestors on your side. The dice of fate, the cup of fate is about to roll out. So it's really important for you to be in your creative orientation, to know and choose. It's like you're being asked to just decide the battle is over. I'm not reacting. I'm not feeding control drama. I am not feeding the drama on the world stage. I am choosing peace. My internal countenance is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, she's created her empire, and this doesn't matter what gender you are. She's created her empire by working with the air, fire, water, earth, return, return, return. So that brings me to just clarify. You're going to be okay financially. There's a harvest coming for you. Just stay focused. Whatever it is that's been revealed with the hammer of Thor smashing down and cracking things open, it's meant to be. It's going to be okay. As you walk in unity consciousness and affirm, I am here, I am safe, I am not choosing to entertain control drama. I speak words of life over my life. Then the sun breaks through the clouds. You have a new financial beginning. A new home shows up for you where divine language is used in the home, which, I mean, a lot of us don't have any, we don't have a lot of great role models about what conscious communication looks like. So, and for my couples that come to me for coaching, usually they're in crisis. They're about to break up because they have all of this misunderstanding because they don't know how to communicate and they're not actually hearing each other. And hearing is 50% of the situation, like just allowing ourselves to hear what is being said here. I don't have to agree with it, but I don't have to debate with it. I don't have to tell these people what they should be thinking and what they shouldn't be thinking, what they should be doing. The truth is that it's time for you to stop dimming to fit in, to step up in the world by removing yourself from situations that are not healthy for your nervous system. Take a journey. Maybe go on a journey with your partner. If you're asking, should we go somewhere else? Are we being asked to move somewhere else? There, you've got the rune of union in the 10th house of career. So if you're thinking about, some of you may be thinking about moving for a job or moving towards a relationship, and it's got something to do with career. So I see this as a big fat yes, because you've got Yera there and you've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Don't dim your light to fit in. You're being asked to ground into the medicine wheel. The air, the fire, the water, the earth, return, return, return. So this is all the rays of light. You could do a ceremony where you actually create a medicine wheel in your home, or you can do a meditation where you call in the directions. And by voicing this, you're honoring the air, the fire, the water, the earth, above, below, within. You place yourself in the center, and your prayers in the center. You're being asked to really draw that circle of safety around yourself so you're not being affected by those around you or what's happening in the psychic space or the celestial realms. Draw the circle of safety around yourself this month. Move towards actions and people that make you feel at peace within yourself and your nervous system calm. And trust, because you're going to thrive. You're going to be okay. And as I said, if you have any need for extra support, I'm here to do readings for you on Zoom. Also, I have a monthly Women's Circle, Venus Rose Circle, where we're walking through the gates of Venus. And I've downloaded a voice chakra activation. It's in the YouTube channel there. So yes, I will put a link underneath this video. Thank you for watching Pile 1. Thank you for being here. Please like and subscribe and comment, because it helps my channel, and it also, if you share it with your friends, that would be amazing. I appreciate you. Have a beautiful month, and I'll see you on the next Pick a Card reading. Pile 2, welcome to your reading. Thank you for being here. You have got some pretty exciting stuff happening. So your card that you chose is the High Priest. Intend and create. And the thing that stands out for me is this wing. This giant wing. You have wings. When you're in creative orientation, you are 100% working with the air, the fire, the water, the earth, the above, below, within. When you set your intentions, when you realize that as above, so below, the Merkaba, when you're weaving with your energy, knowing that you have the Council of Light around you, when you do not dim to fit in, when you stand for what you know to be true and right, warrior, woman, no matter what gender you identify with, you are divinely protected, you are seen, and the universe is working in your favor. So the key words here are divine orchestration. You have helpers in the subtle realm. That speaks for itself. My question is, are you tapping into them? How are you dimming your light to fit in? It's really easy for us to dim our light when there's aggressors. What's coming through is opposition, or things that feel unsafe in the realm or in the home. This could be hypervigilance, where you're reading the nervous systems of everyone around you in order to feel safe. But what I actually sense is that this is about you truly stepping in to knowing that you're a warrior in the realms and that it's time. We also have the Seven Sisters card here, and the Seven Sisters have so many different meanings. This is all the rays of light, and this is our celestial star ancestors who actually have a bigger plan than what is going down right now in Drama Town. So you're being asked to answer your deepest calling. It's time to stop stuffing around. It is time for you to allow yourself to shine. Dimming to fit in is not serving you anymore. It is done. It is done. It is done. Done. Done, 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 done. Spread your wings, my friend. Walk in this high priest caliber that you are. You have, whatever's happening for you is divine orchestration. It really, really annoys me when people say to me, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you, but it's actually true. So, you know, that's one of those wonderful, you know, rainbow fart stickers that people put on stuff when you're having a hard time. But what is the truth here? The truth will set you free. So in the tarot, I see that you are being asked to really embody strong energy, that the foundation of this new beginning, what you're being asked to refocus into, is vitality in your body, strength in your soul. This is divine masculine energy. Think of the bull, because you've got Uruz in your first house. In the third house, you've got Kenaz, and Kenaz is fire. So you're actually being asked, excuse me, there's something needs to be spoken, my friend, and it is going to help to crack the seeds open. Sometimes fire is required to crack seeds open, and that's Kenaz. Now, we're not talking about going and tearing someone a new one. We're talking about allowing your words to be passionate, allowing your communication to come out clear and concise. If you need assistance with that, to know how to speak what you need to speak without damaging others with your fire, to learn a new way to communicate, I would love to help you. That's my jam. Learning how to speak our wants, needs, desires, boundaries in a way that's really honoring for both people. And I am not saying that I'm 100% awesome at this. I've done a lot of study around it though, and I know how to help you because the School of Hard Knocks has taught me what not to do. So in the realms of your daily routine, work, everything you do, the things you do every day, you've got Thorisas. So I'm reading this, and then the rune of marriage is next to that. So there might be a bit of rockiness happening in your marriage. You might have some need to shake it up. You do have a need to shake things up and do things differently. What you've been doing daily isn't working, and you know it. So it's time to move towards union consciousness in your daily routines. If you are in a partnership right now, this is indicative that you could be practicing the question, show me what I can do today, what I can implement in my daily routine, into our daily routine, that is going to bring more vitality, more light, more consciousness, more awareness. Maybe you've become a bit sleepy in the routine. Maybe you're not seeing eye to eye right now. If there is like moments of happening, I see this as it's actually good. Now I'm being asked to do the tarot for you. There's more runes here. Yep, you got the Strength card. So you're going through a hard time. It's taking a lot of strength to stay focused. You have the Four of Cups, which means that you're being offered a new cup. So the person in this picture here is so focused on what they don't have. They're looking at the 3 cups, and the universe is giving them this 4th cup. But depression's already kicked in, and the 3 cups, because the 3 of Cups is about loss, the 3 cups is a looping cycle. Instead of seeing this new cup being gifted, the cup of inspiration, the cup of what else is possible. So the strength that you're being asked to stand in is the strength to stand in and for love itself, to anchor in healthy routines. Maybe you've been struggling with an addiction. Maybe you have been in cycles of negativity and just focusing on what's wrong. It's time to shift it up. Focus on what's right. You are a warrior. Have you answered your deepest calling? The field of illusion has been playing massive tricks on you. You've got the devil and the 5 of Wands, which is a battle. So there's been a huge battle going on in here, a battle going on in something related to your daily life, what you do every day. And it's to do with relationships, you in relationships. The cup of fate is turning in your house of marriage. Next to it is Bacana. So some of you, pile 2, may be pregnant right now. You may be about to have a baby. Whatever war is going on inside of you, I invite you to come in and exist with the energetics of Bacana. Bacano is this amazing feminine force. She is the divine mother. She is the essence that creates life itself. Bacano looks over pregnant women and children. Bacano protects our children. So this is, if it's about children that are already birthed, I can see that the fates are actually protecting you. Them, her, him. You have a whole freshness coming in the realms of belief systems, adventure, travel, and again, this is this really delicious feminine energy. This is Fehu, the mother cow. You've got really, really nice runes here. I feel that you're being asked to really step in, to surrender. Hand over what is heavy, what is out of your control. My dear friend Claire, that I co-create live music and yoga classes with, she's an amazing yoga teacher. We were talking last night after our class about the difference between handing over and letting go. You are being asked to let go. No. I love my creative brain that gets things upside down all the time. I meant to say, you're being asked to hand it over. There are things that are completely out of your personal control. As you switch it up and you trust in the light, your guides, the 7 sisters, the Council of Light, the High Priest and the High Priestesses, the 5 elements. No more dimming to fit in, but really allowing yourself to be full color. I just saw someone close their eyes. So this is about you closing your eyes and falling in love again with yourself. Having the strength to pull yourself out of any of those negative, self-sabotagey stories that hold you down. We have Dagus in the 12th house. So you have been swimming through murky, murky waters. However, see the shape of this? For every night, there is a day. For every end of season, there is a new season. So, my friend, it is time to call in the light. It is time to refocus your energy on the cup that is being shown to you. There has been illusion. The breaking of illusion is difficult, especially when our ego is attached to identities or to being right. Those identities are shedding. The things that have been revealed for you are incredibly important. The things that are being revealed on the world stage are important. And how we work with this is going to be the difference in the end. There has been a cosmic crumbling, not a cosmic crumbling, a systematic crumbling, and it needs to happen. I truly believe that our seven sisters, the Pleiadians, the grandmothers and grandfathers in the stars, they are working on our behalf. And this is the thing, no matter how dark it seems right now in your micro universe, in the macro universe, no matter how dark it seems, things that are not working need to crumble. And if we alter ourselves to fit into something that doesn't work for us, then we end up in a field of internal battle and a field of illusion in the astral realms, in the mental realms. But there are so many realms, and that's why you're being asked to be that energy of the high priest. Last card. The Chariot. You will have a win, my friend. Everything will be okay. You've got financial abundance as well coming in. New beginnings. Don't freak out about the pregnancy piece. That could be you giving birth to something creative. I'm excited for you. This is amazing. If you need assistance to pop some pockets of consciousness, to really tap in, and, you know, sometimes when we're going through really hard stuff, it helps to have someone who can hear what your soul is saying, because that's my job. I get to hear what your soul wants to ask you and reflect it back so that you can stay focused on what it is that you need to focus on. And that's the big picture. The cards are saying you focus on your well-being, the big picture, handing it over, knowing that there's so much more than meets the eye. Don't get stuck in the realms of Maya, illusion, this realm, drama, control drama. No. Nobody got time for that. Thank you for being here. I'm JD. You're welcome to join any of our offerings. I have a women's circle where we meet monthly, where follow the cycle of Venus as she traverses through the cosmos, and we gather monthly by donation. We've got some really down-to-earth sisters, keep it real, but extremely tapped in, and most of us been walking this path for decades. Thank you so much for being here. Hi Pile 3, this is JD tuning in for your reading. If you were here for Pile 1 and 2, you'll notice that I am in a completely different outfit because it's a completely different day. Yesterday I ran out of time and I had to get to work. So here I am. I'm actually doing this reading from Quran, Mount Quran. And I'm in the forest, which is really amazing. So just want to honor the old people here and the trees and all the beautiful allies that we have here on this grid and on the grid that you're on too. So my friends, it appears you have been having a very hard time. Actually, that's not the right languaging. Something's broken. So the card that you chose is the broken arrow. And it's about embracing the energy of peace. It's realizing that sometimes we get to a point in our life where our belief systems, like the arrows of our mind, need to be readjusted. And sometimes if an arrow represents a belief, we need to snap them. Sometimes it's people. It looks like there may have been a walking away from relations. It could be an intimate partnership. It could be certain dynamics in relationships. But there's definitely been trouble in paradise, and there's things that you're being asked to walk away from for peace. Embracing the energy of peace. You get to refocus your energy on the kinds of relationships that you want to have. The Ace of Cups is very much about starting again. It's a new beginning in how you relate with others. And you have Bacano, the rune of fertility, the rune of feminine knowledge, in your third house, the house of communication. So this means that you're being asked to really learn new ways of communicating. It's heart-centered communication. It's speaking words, creative words, knowing that your words are spells, and whatever you are speaking is sending a ripple effect out. So you're being asked just to break the arrows of old patterns where you're allowing the trickster of the mind to take over your emotional reality and cause illusion. Because you have the trickster card reversed, which indicates that you're coming out of a season of mental blah and disruption and disillusionment, and you're moving into a season of unity consciousness, a whole new way of looking at how to work with others in order to create the reality that you want to wake up in tomorrow. So there's a great gathering with this letting go, with whatever is leaving, the deception, the trickery, the lies, the fighting has created you're unbinding yourself. What you're being asked to do is unbind yourself from things that feel very, very, very murky. So here, unbinding, unbound, releasing old ancestral patterns. And then here we have the great gathering. So yes, there's a void. Yes, it's been painful. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. When things that we love leave our lives for a multitude of reasons, it is painful, and it's so important to keep it real with that. So the void is actually calling in your soul tribe. It's creating space for your people to find you. It's all coming together. You've got intuitive hits. You know that at this turn of the wheels, the big celestial wheels, the wheels of fate, we're actually creating heaven on earth. You have a connection to, I've got Lemuria here. So either you have connection to Lemuria, or this is asking you to tap into the crystal grids and the ancient information to create heaven on earth. You're doing that by getting grounded. So, my friend, you are a deeply sensitive person. Right now, there's a lot of disruption in the fields around us. Every time humanity goes through a wave of accelerated consciousness, for every light there is darkness. And so the trickster wants to keep us bound in old patterns. And my friend, it's super important that you are connecting with nature, that you're staying grounded, that you're working with the light codes. So for each pile I have chosen a mandala card, and these are awesome. They give tools, chakra tools and stuff. So this is the silver and gold ray. It's the soul star chakra. Connect to your heart and now send your intention up to the star that you came from through your star chakra, and bring down a big pillar of light. Anchor it down through your pelvic bowl into the space about 3 feet under your feet. And there's your soul star chakra that holds all the information of our ancestors and the information in Mama Earth. This is our connection to the dragon lines, to the song lines, to the meridians, to the earth medicine and the crystal grid. So all of this connection is what you're being asked to do, to go into a radical self-discovery. This is the 4 elements: fire, water, air, earth, fire, water, air my body, water my blood, air my breath, and fire my spirit. Call in the 4 directions. Call in the 4 elements. This is your core self. This is your mana, your power, your womb flame, your will center. Gather it all up. Get your direction. Aim straight in the direction that you want to go. You will be adjusting. You have new pathways. And there is much joy. There's a new relationship birthing out of this. You're being asked to tend to your daily need fire. Nalth is in the 6th house. So this is setting yourself up with routines and structures, tending to your basic needs every day. Nervous system overdrive. Tend to that. Bring yourself into more groundedness. Chop wood, carry water. Before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. One season's closing and another's beginning in the realms of travel. This could be actually traveling. So you may be about to enter a new season of travel or being asked to come home. This is the night and the day. Doug was in the 9th house. For every winter there is a summer. It's also the way that energy flows in an infinity between hearts. And sometimes, because your reading indicates that there's a lot of courage in allowing what needs to go. This is that knowledge that within that beautiful figure of 8, the way that life moves and flows in journeys, sometimes in the let go, it's not sometimes, a lot of the time we let go, but it's more of a surrender so that that person can go and do their things and have a journey, a travel, and then come back to this unity. So yeah, you're moving into vitality. You're being asked to in your social life, you're being asked to like seek out new ways to communicate, divine language, new information, things that expand your mind. The High Priestess is here, as well as Hagalaz in the 10th house. And the 10th house is very much about career. So Hagalaz in the 10th house is a little bit like the priestess. Priestess is a very private energy. She's devoted to her path, but it's not to be seen necessarily. So she can be quite introverted, and if you're going through a death right now in your career and you're being asked to rebirth yourself, there's a promise of vitality after this, because you've got Nauth here. You're being asked to stand strong and be grounded in your career, to learn more, educate yourself with new language skills so that you can accurately speak what is on your heart. And then Kenaz is in the 12th house. So Kenaz is the fire of creativity. And this is you really allowing the fire to burn in the cauldron while you decide what you're putting in that soup so you can drink from that cup tomorrow and in the cycles to come. It's been tough. It has, but there's a lot of beautiful things for you to look forward to. And if you need assistance, if you have extra questions about your relationships, extra questions about how to really embody and integrate what you're going through, I would love to read for you. Also have a throat chakra meditation that I created this week. That will be under this video, along with booking links if you want to book a session. And I'm also offering a monthly Venus Rose Circle for the beautiful sisters that are watching. It's by donation, and we're working through Venus's gateways. So yeah, so much love. Thanks for being here to support me. I would really appreciate it if you would pop a comment in, tell me what you loved about it. It's so different doing a collective reading to a one-on-one. And I truly hope that this resonated for you. Stay focused. You've got this. So much love.